What's good, guys? Today we had an arm day session, and we start off with the close grip bench press as usual. This session I only got 4 reps, but I think that's probably because I was focusing a lot on my press movements yesterday for chest and back, and my lower back is still kind of sore. I hope it recovers soon enough. I am going to be skipping leg day, just so you guys know. So for day 51, uh, is going to be a chest and back day, not legs. So it's not gonna replace the leg day because it's still gonna be the same routine. Like I'm still gonna have legs on Monday, chest and back on Tuesday. It's not like I'm putting chest and back on Monday. It's still gonna be the same schedule. It's just that I'm skipping leg day, so that means I'm gonna have 2 rest days. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna have 2 rest days because my lower back is still kind of like really. I don't know. It's like sore, but it's also a bit sore where it's like too much in a way because even if I bend over just slightly or lean back a bit too much, it kind of starts hurting. So that's why I'm trying to give my body a lot of rest. I'm just listening to my body. Whatever it needs, I'm just trying to take care of it so it's good for the long term. And this is also a reason why I'm starting to lift like slightly lighter now, trying to get in like higher rep ranges, so slightly higher volume training. But I'm not going like all out for the higher volume training. I'm still gonna have a lot of resistance and low volume training, but right now it's like more, I'd say, moderate rep ranges. So we're still doing it heavy on like exercise like the curls and stuff. Like we're still doing 45 pounds, hitting it for 5 reps, almost 6 reps. So yeah, we're still progressing on those. But the thing is, I think I'm gonna make my rep ranges more of like 5 to 8 rather than 3 to 6, which was my old rep range, 3 to 6. But that was very low volume and very high weight, which is really good for building strength. And I was able to progress really fast, and that's how I'm lifting this much heavy weight. But I think for a little while, I'm gonna have to increase the volume just a little bit, just in that moderate zone. I'm not going in the high volume zone because I'm not an athlete or anything. I don't have a reason to train with that much volume because I don't even really like to do too much fatiguing training sessions because at the end of the day, I just want to get a good workout in, solid pump. But I'm not just chasing the pump. I'm chasing um, strength, overall size, mass, and yeah, honestly, like as long as I'm keeping the form intact and stuff like that, and as long as I'm just showing up in the first place, I think that's a good session in my book. I don't have to progress every session because obviously it's really hard to progress to be regressing every session, and that's not realistic. But I do have like a lot of those moments where I'm progressing for 5 sessions straight, but I know it's not something to constantly expect because your body can't just keep adapting and um, just gaining strength and size every single session. There is going to be a couple plateaus, but just as long as I'm showing up and being consistent, that's all that really matters at the end of the day. And yeah, so we ended up curling the 35s for the last set because just like my regular routine, I always do 2 hard sets the of my top set, the highest weight I'm going to be doing for that specific exercise, which in this case was 45 for my curls. And then I go 10 pounds later to get higher volume, a bit more hypertrophy because we started with more strength because it's way lower volume, higher weight. And then we get some more moderate reps, going 10 pounds later to get some more hypertrophy training. And also today we did some cable lateral raises. Recently I've been doing some machine lateral raises and dumbbells as well. But I haven't really been doing cables that often. I used to do them a lot back just like a couple months ago actually. At the start of this channel I was doing this a lot, but then I stopped doing it because I just discovered the machine version and I felt like it was pretty good. But although it is really good for isolating the lateral delts, especially after like pressing movements, because that was like one of the main reasons why I didn't um, do cables or dumbbells. I did the machine because it was like much safer to use after doing dumbbell shoulder pressing, but recently I've removed the dumbbell shoulder pressing because I already have like a ton of pressing movements in my routine in general, not just arm day. Because on arm day alone, I have close grip bench press, but in my overall routine on chest and back, I also have a incline dumbbell and I have weighted dips. So that's a lot of volume for the front delts. So I think it was just kind of redundant and unnecessary to keep doing shoulder presses. So we're focusing more on the width now because I'm noticing that I'm getting a lot of size, based on like the depth and stuff, or yeah, I guess depth, thickness is the word. Like my arms, they've been getting a lot of size, but it's mostly like from the side. And then if you look from the front, sorry, if you look from the front, I'm still like, I still have a wide looking physique, but like I don't know, I'm just trying to get like even wider. Like obviously if I flex, my shoulder's gonna be like super capped, but I'm trying to bring my lateral delts even more so I get the more dramatic V-taper effect, you know. And yeah, because I'm trying to like train for like a lot of aesthetics in a way. And we did cable rear delts before this, and then we experimented with the rope pushdowns today. The regular attachment I use for tricep extensions is or tricep pushdowns, I mean, is the V-bar grip, and sometimes the straight bar. But I don't usually do rope because you can't really lift as heavy, and I'm trying to like do higher weights, lower volume. But I decided to just use this day as a kind of like buffer zone and just get higher volume, more reps today. And yeah, I just decided to use the rope because you can get like a deep stretch and good contraction at the bottom, because you can actually like extend it fully all the way, whereas V-bar, you're just kind of like pushing a lot of weight, and it's kind of the middle ground between the rope and the straight bar. But yeah, today we just decided to do the ropes, and we end off with the dumbbell curls, curling to 50 pounds because strength gains as usual, and then dropping down to 10 pounds for the last set. So 40 pounds, and then yeah, honestly this session was really good, and ended up getting a lot of good recovery fuel, nutrition's on point, and yeah, hopefully we keep stacking better days and we continue to progress consistently. So that was it for this lift, and I'll see you guys in the next one.